Well, in an exclusive Team 12 investigation, multiple studies show that Jewish students are too often the targets of hate and bias on American college campuses.
Our exclusive database shows how many of these incidents seem to be slipping under the radar.
And Team 12 investigative reporter Hannah Clery brings us the results of her months-long Hate at Home report.
White supremacy propaganda has been prevalent in our area.
As hate crimes nationwide surged last year,
hate crimes are on the rise against Black and Asian Americans.
Hate also seems to have graduated to American college campuses.
I'd be lying if I say I didn't think twice about not wearing a Magen David.
There's a national system in place to keep track of this. Under the Clery Act, universities must annually disclose crime stats on campus. That includes hate crimes, whether assault, intimidation, or vandalism. But are they? Team 12 Investigates compiled an exclusive database of anti-Semitic incidents on campuses across the tri-state between 2017 and 2020. Events that were documented by groups like the ADL and Amcha initiative.
A Heil Hitler salute. Sometimes it's some sort of statement like a derogatory remark.
Zoom bombing, harassment, threats, and the dozens and dozens of swastikas.
I've seen it happen across other campuses, across the country, across the world.
Of 123 anti-Semitic incidents in the region, we found that only 50 were documented in the Clery reports. That's just 40%. Rutgers University had at least 21 incidents, but reported only 2 to the U.S. Department of Education. Princeton, at least 7, but not a single one was reported. And NYU saw 7 incidents, but recorded only 1.
The school with more discrimination is less appealing to a student.
The Clery Act only requires schools to report hate crimes found to have been motivated by hate towards a protected group, whereas the watchdog groups include acts that, while certainly offensive, don't necessarily rise to the level of a hate crime. Many university administrators said that was why many incidents didn't make it into their own reports. But while some campuses reported each event anyway, others reported none. We reached out to these universities asking how they handle campus bias. Almost all declined to speak with us. When we pointed out the discrepancy in their Clery reports, 22 sent us statements, most of them explaining that the swastika or alleged harassment was not found to be motivated by hate. Some avoided our question entirely. A few never responded.
Jews are once again becoming a scapegoat for people who are angry about other things.
Kenneth Marcus is the founder of the Louis D. Brandeis Center for Human Rights Under Law. He's been tracking campus climate for a recent survey.
Much worse over the last few years.
The shocking results show that more than 65% of openly Jewish college students have felt unsafe on campus.
And especially over the last several months.
Half of the respondents said they felt the need to hide their Jewish identity. Yoni Nirenberg, a pharmacy student at LIU Brooklyn, may proudly wear his kippah, but
we have Jews that remove their religious symbols like their kippah or their ring that has Jewish lettering on it.
This also got the attention of the Anti-Defamation League. Its study showed that a third of Jewish students personally experienced anti-Semitism on campus.
I never thought that I would find myself at the forefront of it. It seems so distant.
ADL New York and New Jersey director Scott Richman says the problem doesn't stop there.
75% of them had not reported this to anybody. Now that's a very significant figure. If we don't know what's happening, we can't combat it.
Yet students continue to see hurtful incidents.
We've seen all sorts of Zoom bombing and other sorts of cyber attack.
Many believe the universities are doing nothing to help.
The ancient notions of anti-Semitism is still being perpetuated here.
For every slur or swastika, there's a community re-traumatized.
I'm very defiant and I won't hide my identity. That means I'm always looking over my shoulder.
But many feel optimistic. They're seeing a new wave of students not afraid.
They're really starting to stand up. They're not apologetic anymore.
To take a stand. Hannah Clery, News 12.
Hannah, thank you. Well, to browse through our full database of incidents and the responses from each university, you can head on over to our website. You can also find the link to a portal created by the ADL, along with leading Jewish campus groups for students to report anti-Semitism.